If you guys learn nothing else from this video, just remember that coffee and mac and cheese don't mix. Shawnee, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. So today I'm going to be doing another get ready with me style video. You guys really seem to enjoy the first one I did, but many of you guys asked me to basically cut down the time because that was over a 30-minute video. So in this video I decided to speed through and talk over some of the more standard parts of my makeup, like my foundation, my primer, priming my eyes, that kind of stuff. And I mainly focused on the parts that I really wanted to talk about. So I really wanted to talk about the star of the show in this look, which is the Lorac Unzipped Gold Palette. This is a brand new palette by Lorac, and I just picked it up from Kohl's. I really wanted to show you guys one of these Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks in action. I am planning on having a full in-depth review video on the ones that I picked up, but that won't be up for another week or two, so I decided just as a slight preview so you can see what I think of this particular shade. So before I make the same mistake and make this video another 30-minute plus video, let's jump right into the getting ready with me. Okay, so I already primed and based my eyelids. I used my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer Potion and my Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Matte Brown. These are both just staples. For my skin, I just washed, toned, and moisturized my skin, and I did apply lip balm to my lips because I am going to be applying a very, very drying, long-wearing lip color, so I wanted to prep them. Now onto the star of the show. This is the Lorac Unzipped Gold Palette. It is so pretty. I really, really love it, and I have been using it quite a bit. I want this to be kind of a smoky, golden, bronzy eye, so I'm going to start off with a flat shader brush in this dark color, which is called Unafraid, and I am not afraid of it. Let's go for it. With this color, I'm going to be applying it to the outer portion of my eyelid, as well as this very inner portion. So basically, I'm going to make like a sandwich. I'm gonna put some gold color in the middle. Speaking of sandwiches, well, no, not really. Not really speaking of sandwiches, but speaking of food, I did something really dumb this morning. So I got up and I made my cup of coffee as I normally do, and I drank that, and then I was really hungry, but I was like really, really hungry. Like I didn't just want like breakfast food, like cereal or a waffle or something I would normally eat. I wanted like food. So I decided to make mac and cheese. And let me just tell you guys something. The combination of macaroni and cheese and coffee, they don't go together. No, I did not finish all of the mac and cheese. I actually had like 2 bites after my cup of coffee, and I was like, why did I do this to myself? Why? Okay, then I'm gonna take a Hakuhodo crease brush into this shade right here. It's called Undeniable. It's kind of a matte, slightly warm brown. It's just a little bit darker than my skin tone, and I'm actually just gonna blend that through my crease and use that to help blend that dark color that I just applied. Then I'm just gonna take a clean Hakuhodo, really big crease brush. I'm loving using this brush as kind of a blender brush. It's got kind of a point on it, if you guys can see there. And it works really nicely to just blend everything out. To help blend from the brow bone down a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and go into this matte color here, which is called Undressed. It's quite a light highlight for me, so I just like taking a very, very, very little bit of it and then just kind of getting it right under the brow and sweeping it down. And now for the fun part on the lid. I'm gonna go into this color here. It is an electric metallic gold shade. It's called Unleashed, and this particular shade, it's basically like liquid copper. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm just taking it on my finger, and you guys can see when I just pressed my finger into it, it's just like, it's like liquid copper. It kind of reminds me of the formula of like, do you see this? Reminds me of the formula of like the Makeup Geek foiled shadows. Like, This is another shade that can get really out of hand. I can do like both eyes with that much product. Since I don't think I can pull this look off as well as, well, someone else, I'm actually just gonna go back and take that flat shader brush I used to apply that dark color. Not getting any more product on it right now. I'm just actually gonna blend this. It's like so pigmented. Like that one dip I did with my finger did both eyes, and now when I'm blending it out, it's like, it's almost like too pigmented. Is that even possible? If it is, I think this is a shadow that's maybe a little too much. I'm actually gonna go ahead and clean up the inner portion. You can see I've got a ton of shadow here on this inner corner and a little bit here around this outer portion because I got a little bit carried away blending. Let's fix that. I really have gold shadow all over my face. I will say, if you're gonna use this palette, do your face makeup at the end. I'm glad I did that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my liquid liner and then I'll zoom you out and do my foundation. As for face makeup, I'm starting off with my Mally Perfect Prep Poreless Primer, and I'm just going to dot that all over my face and then blend it in with my fingers. Moving on to liquid foundation, I'm going to be using my new L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Foundation, and I'm just going to dot that all over my face and then start bumping that in with the Beauty Blender. Now, I did film a full in-depth foundation review video using this foundation as well as the corresponding powder that goes along with it, and I will be sure to include a link to that video in the description box down below for you guys if you want to check it out. I realize that the liquid foundation is a little dark for me, but once I top it with the corresponding powder that I got, it is my perfect color. Then I'm just going to run some clear brow gel through my brows just to keep them in place all day. I'm going to curl my lashes using my Chanel eyelash curler and then use the mascara that I'm using at the moment, which is my Armani Eyes to Kill mascara. Okay, so now that my eyes, I think, look significantly better than without the liner and mascara, we are now going to do blush. I'm using this new one that I got. It's a Sephora Microsmooth Baked Blush Duo in Tea Rose Tickle. And it's so, so pretty. I think this one's gonna be gorgeous. It does have some shimmer in it, so I'm not gonna be applying highlight today, but I haven't used this shade, but it looks pretty. When I said it has some shimmer in it, I wasn't kidding. That had a lot of shimmer in it. It's pretty, but it's very, very sparkly. I do need to blend it out. Looks so much better once it's like taken down a couple notches. I'm just gonna blot off my lip balm because I am going to go in and apply the Anastasia liquid lipstick. So many of you guys have been asking me to review these, and that is a video in the works. I'm just a little afraid of swatching so many of them on my lips, but I will do it for you guys. Just give me a little bit of time. You guys probably all know from Monday's video, I wasn't a big fan of this particular shade. This one is in the shade Karina. It is such a beautiful color, but the formula was not good on this one. It was patchy, it was streaky, it was just awful. So I'm hoping this color is going to be better. I'm going to be applying the shade Heathers. I don't have much of a scent. And ooh, that was a big glob of product. Okay, I'm gonna try to work with that. This is going on so much better than Karina did. I'll just do this for it and let it dry. That wraps up this Get Ready With Me video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was much shorter than the first one I did. I mainly wanted to talk about the Lorac Unzipped Gold Palette, which I do really, really love. It is very, very pigmented, so you do have to be a little careful with it, but it's a great, great quality palette. And I did really enjoy this particular shade of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. This is in Heathers, and I was not a big fan of one of them. I was okay on another one, and this one I really do like. But this one also really reminds me of the shade Wicked by Lime Crime, so you know, if you have that one, you may not need this one. Of course, my full in-depth review video on the liquid foundation and the powder that I used will be in the description box down below. So if you guys want to see what I think of these, those thoughts are down there. This blush was quite interesting. I really, really do like the color, but it is very, very shiny, so do beware. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys on Thursday. Bye! What it looks like in the tube, and then this is how it actually squirts out onto my skin. So you guys really have some purples and like a taupe twist in there.